Yo, hello guys and welcome back to the channel, and I know it's a little bit late like usual, but this is now the top 10 Omni units in Brave Frontier for February 2017, and we should start with our number 10 here. Here we go. Alright, at our number 10 here we have our new Thunder, well not really new, Thunder mitigator unit, which is Eleanor. I think she is one of the best mitigators right now in this game because she has 2 turns mitigation, and then she has that one of the most useful tools in the game, which is elemental damage reduction, and I think that makes her a really good mitigator to have. And she will also have that 6 elemental damage reduction if you take the enhancements, plus a BC and HC drop buff rate, which is really useful on a mitigator. And now we should move along to our number 9. Okay, at our number 9 here, this guy actually went up above Eleanor because I really think the more I use this guy, well, this guy is Ilm, by the way, I forgot to say that at the beginning. So yes, this guy, the more I use this guy, I think this guy is more actually impactful than Eleanor, since he dish out a lot of damage even though as a mitigator, and then he felt really powerful and impactful on Colosseum, especially on those. And yes, he dish out a lot of damage, and then he took so little damage on himself. This guy is just too powerful. And the good news is this guy is not a limited unit, so I really kind of wanted one more in the future, but I will not summon specifically for this guy, but this guy is really a good mitigator to have as well. And now let's move up to our number 8. At our number 8 here we have our cute global exclusive unit, a non-limited unit, which is Gabriella. Yes, this girl is a light unit which is pretty much neutral to anything, and then she dish out a lot of damage, so AoE and single target at the same time, which is really extremely good. And she has a lot of tools, a lot of buffs that are really good for survival. So first of all is the BB fill when attacked, 2 turns anti-critical buff and anti-elemental damage buff for 2 turns. However, it's only on her BB, so it's kinda really hard to use because you need to alternate between the BB and SBB, but for that she is really extremely good. Not to mention she has that really high chance for Angel Idol on the UBB, so this girl is a really good damage dealer plus survival buffer for your squad. And now move up to number 7. So okay, I usually don't really like putting limited units on my list here, but this one is an exception. Yes, the Christmas limited unit Seruya, which I really think most of you guys have her. So okay, this girl, even though she is limited, this girl offers just too much buffs. So what, item drop rate, BCHC, 6 elemental buffs, cure, status cure, and then heal, elemental damage reduction, experience boost from the leader skill, a 4-turn UBB mitigation effect, and what else? There are just so much buffs that this Seruya can offer you in your squad. She is just so good. And now let's move up to our number 6. Okay, this free unit, free guy you can get from trial, which is Arc, finally went down quite a bit, since I think even though he is still the best free unit ever to come for us as a Brave Frontier player, I think he is old enough now, and there are a lot of replacements for this Arc. But still, I think this guy is still the best free unit you can get. Really extremely good leader skill, first of all. and then anti-critical, anti-elemental damage, 6 elemental buffs, attack buff, a normal hit amount raise, a really good heal, and then a status ailments cure on the Brave Burst. Well, I don't really need to mention his leader skill again because he is mostly used a lot for the leader skill. So yeah, this guy still is the best free unit. Okay, let's move up to our number 5 now. Alright, as I said before, I don't really like limited units on my list. But there are some exceptions, especially this one. This one is Rain. And I still think that this guy is actually one of the best mitigator in this game. He offers attack defense recovery buff, BB regen, max HP buff, negates critical damage on the SPB. And if you bring fire units in your squad, this guy will boost 10% more on all parameters. And the leader skill is also really useful. So boost to all parameters, slight damage reduction for 2 turns. And if you take the enhancements, this guy will also have BC and HC drop buff rate. And of course, without the enhancements, you can't make this guy into a mitigator. So you have to take those in the enhancements to make this guy either a 1-turn mitigator or a 2-turn mitigator. And that is why I think this guy has the best buffs for a mitigator. However, the only sad thing about this guy is that the UBB does not offer any mitigation effect whatsoever. But for most use, for most general use, I really like this guy as a mitigator. And now moving up to number 4. Okay, I think you can forget about me saying all those limited time units. This one is another limited time unit, which is Sylvie. Yes, the new previous Christmas summon unit. And yeah, she is just so good. And I think this girl actually offers all the buffs you can ask for in one unit. Well, with the exception of BB attack buff and then BC and HC drop. But you can easily get those two that you need from other units, and there are a lot of choices for those 2 buffs. And while she offers a lot of those buffs, she also deals a lot of damage. And also one of the best spark buffer in the game. And not to mention, she also looks cute. If I have to think about any drawbacks that Sylvie has, there's only one actually. So all those buffs that she offers to you, they all are available through her BB and SPB separately. So you have to do BB, SPB, BB, SPB all the time to alternate between the both of them so you can get all the buffs. But other than that, she is really good. Now move up to our number 3. So, okay, I don't really understand why a lot of people hate this unit. This unit is Elimo. And yeah, she went down quite a bit on this list for now. And I still do think that this is actually the best mitigator in the game. Well, my reasons being for this girl is actually because 1, she is a really old unit and you can easily summon for this unit. And most of you guys, I think most of you guys have her. Well, maybe she does not attack and really sphere dependent on the BB gauge filling up, but she does really offer you all the buffs that you need for survival. So first of all, a built-in 2-turn mitigator, defense buff, heal, cure status, anti-status, critical hit damage negation, attack defense recovery negation effect nullification, and then elemental weakness damage. And also you can take the HOT effect from her enhancements. Well, maybe the leader skill is not the best. I'm not really gonna recommend you guys to use the leader skill at all, but for everything that she has and the fact that she is a really old unit and which is easily summonable. So that's it, that's my opinion. And enough about Elimo, and now we should be moving up to our number 2. So did you guys enjoy last Valentine? Well, if you ask me, no, I'm not. But I really do hope you guys enjoyed it, because this one unit on our number 2 is actually coming from the Valentine event. Yes, they are Fei and Fang. Recently got their Omni evolution. They are back with a full bang. Well, yeah, previously they are just a really mediocre. Well, they used to be one of the best spark buffers, but they come back as something entirely different. Well, first of all, these two units are, well, actually just one unit. They are a really old unit, so I really guess you guys do have them, most of you guys. And they are not limited. The first point that I wanted to say that why this unit is a really good unit to have is first is the leader skill. So okay, 40% boost to all parameters, BC and HC drop buff rate, more BC and HC drop from spark, 100% boost to spark damage, and slight damage reduction after you collect some BC. And I really do think that this leader skill is actually much better than Arcs. And not to mention the extra skill that these two units have, negates elemental damage, more spark damage, and more slight damage reduction for themselves. And then AoE and single target on the BB and SPB. More spark buff, more BC and HC buff, and spark damage will heal your squad. And through their enhancements, you can also make this unit to be a cure status elements unit and anti-status unit. So okay, extremely good leader skill, spark buff, anti-status, BC and HC drop buff, heals, and damage reduction through the leader skill. So yeah, I think this unit is a really great unit in global. And alright, that's enough about Fei and Fang, and before we go to our number 1, here are the honorable mention for February 2017. So alright, they cannot make it to the top 10, but still they are extremely good units to have. And now, are you ready for our number 1, which I think probably most of you guys expected this one to be at our number 1. Yep, another limited time unit from Valentine event, which is the daughter of Fei and Fang, which is Fang with E. I know, she's limited, but I really do think this Fang with E is actually one of the best units we can ask for in Brave Frontier. But still, this unit is really OP. Well, not because of their BB and SPBs, it's actually because of her leader skill and UBB. 60% boost to max HP. And then attack defense recovery, of course, but it's relative to remaining HP, but it doesn't really matter. 15% damage reduction from water, fire, earth, and thunder, and you can also enhance this to be 20% damage reduction. Well, sad thing that she does not have that damage reduction from light and dark, but you can still take those from other units. So you can also use Fei and Fang in conjunction or Sect in conjunction to this unit. And then one more best thing about the leader skill is that she can make all your squad resistant to 1 KO attack at a 20% chance, which is, I think, really useful. And okay, the extra skill is kinda okay as well, especially on the Angel Idol part. So right, she has BB attack buff, so you can also use this in conjunction to Sylvie if you need the BB attack buff. But I think the best thing about her is actually not the BB and SPB, it's actually leader skill like I said before, and then UBB. I think the UBB is actually OP because it offers 100% damage reduction. It has no damage attacking element, by the way. But yeah, 100% damage reduction for 2 turns. A full heal for 3 turns. Huge max HP boost. And then a 100% chance guaranteed to raise your allies from KO. So yeah, similar to Juno Seto, but Juno Seto only has about 50 or 80% chance on, I think 80% chance on reviving dead units. This one has 100%. So if all your squad are still alive, if you use the UBB here from her, you can get the 100% damage reduction for 2 turns. And if there are some or most of your units are dead, they will get revived for sure. So in any condition that you need to use the UBB here, it always is beneficial. However, aside from all the OP abilities from the leader skill and UBB, this girl actually, her enhancements is kinda weird, if I may say. I really hope that Gumi actually changes the cost a little bit in the future, because I can't really take all the useful things that she offers, and it kinda left me with 5 skill points left not used on the enhancements. I really do hope in the future they kinda tweak it so I can take all the useful stuffs from her. But yeah, I guess that's all on our top 10 Omni units in Brave Frontier. And yeah, again, as far as the powerful units that we have currently, I don't really think there are any contents for them to be used upon and wreck the contents in this game currently. So I really do hope that those contents, those hard contents that really makes these units that we have shine more and more to be coming for us here in Global really soon. I really do hope there are a lot more contents to be played on. But I guess that's all for our top 10 Omni units this month, 2017. I really do hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. So, see ya. Bye bye.